Hi, and welcome to Crypto Crazy. I'm Cal, and today I'm going to talk to you about TKB token. It's short for Three Kingdoms Battle, and it's a gaming platform in which players can play against an environment and will be able to play against other players too. And it looks quite good. It looks quite exciting. I'll go into details about that. So at the moment, we're looking on CoinMarketCap, and we can't see the market cap here as well. So I'm just going to take us over to Strayed Tools. And I like these tools for a couple of reasons. Is not only can you see the market cap, but what is more important, and this is quite good to look at for tokens in the future, for assessing any tokens, is the market cap divided by liquidity. That's always important because with a lot of these tokens, even before going into the detail of it, if this is too high, then there isn't much actual liquidity within the token, and that can kind of set off some alarm bells. So it's good to look at that. And as we can see from the price here as well, it was higher, and then it's come down, and it's kind of picking up, and it's certainly been picking up in the last day or two as well. And that's quite typical with a lot of these type of tokens as well. The marketing really does push it, and then a lot of people do look for the next opportunity. But as market caps go, this is quite reasonable, 1.5 million, especially with what they have coming up. If you do like this token, you could always upvote it here, and it gets more visibility. You can have a look at transactions, buys and sells, but have a look at the price, which is at 0.0216 dollars at the moment, so about 2 cents. It does have room to grow, and like I mentioned, it was nearly double that price, but as you can see, it does have the ability to grow from the market cap. So let's just have a look at the token, what it's actually doing, the project itself as a concept. As looking at this, it looks quite good, it looks quite nice. You have the information, and I'll add this link in as well. It's being covered by a lot of YouTubers here, but this is a little bit of detail about the coin, and I'll go into that in a minute. So just in terms of the actual concept, and if we go to the platform, what it very much allows you to do is to purchase the token. Now, people purchase the token to speculate on the increase in the value of it, but then people will also be purchasing it to play within the game. So as you can see here, you will get rewarded for how well you perform, but you can also use those tokens to buy within the platform as well. So you have these heroes, and as you can see from here, you've got these heroes here, and it looks very good visually in terms of the way that it's being created. But you got heroes, and as it says here, you got PvE, and that's player versus the environment. So you're pretty much playing the game. PvP, which is player versus player, is something that is under development, and that's okay with a lot of projects. It's recently released. They are always building, and they kind of let you know that this is coming. So it's very much a case of this is coming. It's not available at the moment, but people can see what it also has coming in place as well. You've got a marketplace, you've got the inventory, and you've got heroes and what comes in boxes as well, and you've got the store as well, like I mentioned. So let's just have a look at how you do that. It mentions here the requirements to play. So NFT game combines with decentralized yield farming on the Binance Smart Chain. So very much the focus is that it is a game, NFTs as well, and by that it just means that that is what you can get within those boxes. So you can buy, you can connect your wallet for that. The hero box generate an NFT card which shows the name and picture of the general, and you're pretty much ready for battling. And here it just kind of goes into details of what the story is. So it's quite nice to have these sort of backstories as well. Hundreds of years ago in ancient China. So here you go, and these are the heroes, and that is the three battles, three kingdoms battles. It talks about the gameplay and model, and you can look at this in a bit more detail too, and that just tells you how it's set up, and as it mentions here. So you've got the player and NPC non-player character, and player versus player. You've got NFT cards, and you've got the boss as well, and that's under development too. So just goes through the details of what you should be doing in terms of missions and what you should be collecting, and so on. So definitely go into more detail about that. I'll add a link to this as well if that is something that you are interested in. Talks about the generals and what the chances are of you getting them as well. Here in more detail, how to play. It's quite intuitive, but it tells you that, and how you would earn as well. Again, it depends on if you're involved in holding the token for the value of the increase, or you're actually interested in playing the game. I know there's a lot of people out there who are interested in the game, so it is worth going into the details. However, it is quite straightforward, as I mentioned as well. Obviously, they've included this for someone who would be looking at it almost as a white paper. What does this project do? What does this token do? And like I mentioned, the token information, and it tells you here what the distribution of it was. You've got a 100 million here, and what it's used for. So a lot in the liquidity pool, a lot in the mining pool. Obviously, when you're playing, you're mining those as well, and you get rewarded for that. So that is where the bulk is, and the whitelist pre-sales, obviously, those who wanted to get involved. So let's have a look at the roadmap, and this is what they've done. And so far, it's looking pretty good in terms of August. It's set up, it's launched, it's got the first set of NFT and second set of NFT cards as well. The second phase, this is what they're doing now. Yes, they are marketing, as you saw there. They have YouTube videos. For me, this isn't part of their marketing campaign. This is something that I've just come across, and I'm bringing it to you. And they've got more coming up as well. So if we just go into the next quarter beyond September, and this is what's going to be added to the gameplay. All generals have inventory to equip with weapons, armor, mount, and jewelry. So it's just enhancing your playability. It's just allowing you to do more in there, and each one of these will increase that. So at the moment, you may be basically battling with, whether it's with the non-player environment or the player, but as it grows, your weapons will change, your armors will change. You can do more with it as well, and that's what makes it exciting, and that's what probably gets more and more people involved in it too. So that sounds pretty good. Just having a look on social media, they've got about close to 8,000 followers. They're giving you regular updates of what's kind of going on, and like they mentioned, it's very much about pushing the game out there. And like I said, the playability at the moment is quite basic, but that's the whole idea of getting into these types of projects. If you think it will be successful, if you look at it and you think this looks amazing, I would play this. And I know people who would play it, especially if they are able to execute what they say within their roadmap, then that is where the value comes. So you're getting into it early. Obviously, it really does depend on your attitude to the risk. If you like that sort of risk with a higher potential for reward, then obviously these are the type of projects for you. If you don't, then that's something to bear in mind too. So there you go. That is TKB, or Three Kingdoms Battle. Like I mentioned, it for the market cap for what it is, I'd say it's still fairly low. I know people like to get in quite early, but it depends on how early you want to get in as well. But I think if they can build this game, especially with the wide user base that some games do get out there, then this can be significantly bigger as well. You can get this on Pancakeswap as well. Just go through. You've got the token address here as well, so do make sure you've got the correct token address. When you get to Pancakeswap, you can search for it by posting this in. Here you can normally link in. However, Pancakeswap has changed the way in which they allow you to link in from external websites onto their platform, but it is available on Pancakeswap. So there you go. That is TKB token, Three Kingdoms Battle. Hope you found that useful, informative. If you have, please do give me a like. Please do consider subscribing. If you do like these type of videos, then I will be bringing more. Do subscribe, and I try to bring them as regularly as possible. Tokens, projects that I think will increase in value. So it isn't always the brand new ones. There can be some ones a bit later on as well, medium size, but anything that I think will bring value to my viewers. So if you like the sound of that, please do consider subscribing. But there you go. That's TKB for today. I've been Cal. This is Crypto Crazy, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.